What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yoon. You're watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. Last weekend I checked out The Dead Don't Die. It is a zombie comedy directed by Jim Jarmusch. I actually never saw or watched any of his films ever, but apparently his credits have quite a following. And I realized this because there are aspects in the film that I believe call back to some of his other films, or his style, or his his style of filmmaking. But I don't know anything about that, but I could tell the audience picked up on it. Maybe there's some Jim Jarmusch fans in there. But anyways, this is a zombie comedy, and when I think of zombie comedies, I think of Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead. Those are really the only two I think of. But what I loved about Zombieland is that Bill Murray's in it. And this one actually also has Bill Murray in it as well. It's got Adam Driver as well, Tilda Swinton, the RZA, Tom Waits, Selena Gomez, Steve Buscemi, Danny Glover. What a solid supporting cast. But it's really about Bill Murray and Adam Driver. When I saw the trailer for this film, and I saw that it starred Bill Murray and Adam Driver, I had to check this film out. And I was expecting a quirky zombie comedy, because in the trailers it really showed for this really subtle and quirky dialogue. Honestly speaking, the characters don't have a whole lot to say. They live in a small town. I mean, this film entirely takes place in a small town, and I really like that because the town, in a way, the location of this film kind of plays a character. It really creates for a type of the attitude that these characters have, or personalities that these characters have. They're very, very subtle, for lack of a better term. They don't talk a whole lot, and the dialogue is really, really simple. But it's effective. It's effective in the sense that it just feels so genuine and so real, and you can just watch these characters be so natural, and it's all comes down to his direction, Jim Jarmusch. But anyways, this is a zombie comedy. It's not scary. It's not scary at all. I mean, there's zombie elements in it, but in no way is this film intense. I never really felt any tension in this film. But the thing is that I liked it. I liked the first and second act of the film because it's just really quirky. And that's what you should expect watching this film. It's really, really quirky. I think people who live in small towns, I mean, or at least these films which takes place in small towns, you really see a contrast between if a film takes place in like New York City, for example, and then you compare it to a small town. Just people are just really different, and they're fun to watch, and that's what I really liked about this. And now this film isn't perfect, at least in my opinion, because once it gets to the third act of the film, in my opinion, it totally falls apart. Like, completely falls apart. Like, totally. Just because the film just loses all sense of direction. There is no direction by the time it gets to the third act of the film, which is really, really unfortunate, because this film, is kind of promising. You got these great characters, you got these great chemistry moments, you got these great, this great dialogue, and these scenes that really leave an impression on you. Yes, there's actually quite a few scenes that leave an impression on you, but then once we get to the final act, I'm anticipating nothing. I have nothing to look forward to. They don't really describe what it is they need to do. It just loses all sense of direction, and it just kind of changes tones. And, as you watch this film, you realize this film is kind of satire. It makes fun of the genre. But I didn't expect it to just completely forget about what they should be doing. They just completely just lose all sense of direction, as I mentioned before. And then it goes nowhere. It really, really ends up going nowhere. And that ends up kind of hurting my experience for watching this film. I'm going to give this film, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Okay? It's a good film in the first and second act, which makes it, at least better than 5 out of 10. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But the final act, yeah, it really just, man, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what the writers, the writer, director, what he was thinking when he decided to end it like that. And that's really unfortunate, because I thought there would be, more to it than just that. But, I guess that's a thing of that, that the director does or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, go check it out if you like zombie movies. I mean, it's solid from the first and second act. It's really it's a different type of zombie film, but at least it's funny. All right, the funny parts are funny. They're like really, really funny. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this review. Thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name's Latu. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.